Unlocking family secrets. I always knew my grandmother's attic was off limits, a place shrouded in shadows and secrets. The creaky wooden stairs leading up to it seemed to whisper tales of forbidden mysteries. It was on a rainy afternoon, with the sound of thunder rumbling in the distance, that my curiosity got the better of me. The attic door was slightly ajar as if inviting me in, and I couldn't resist. As I stepped inside, the musty smell of dust and aged paper filled the air, and my eyes landed on an old, intricately carved chest. It was then I heard it, a faint, echoing voice that sounded eerily like my grandmother's, calling my name from within the chest. Compelled by an inexplicable urge, I found myself kneeling before the chest, my fingers trembling as they traced the cold, iron lock. I remembered my grandmother's stern warnings about the attic, her voice always firm but never explaining why. The echoing voice continued, now more insistent, pleading for help. My heart pounded in my chest as I struggled with the lock, finally hearing a satisfying click as it gave way. As the lid creaked open, the air around me seemed to grow colder, and the shadows in the room deepened, pressing in on me from all sides. Inside the chest, instead of the trinkets or forgotten heirlooms I expected, there was a mirror, its surface clouded and cracked. I leaned in closer, and a chill ran down my spine as my reflection began to distort, taking on the visage of my grandmother, only younger and terrified. Her eyes were wide with fear, and her lips moved silently, forming words I couldn't hear. Suddenly, the mirror shifted, revealing a different scene, a dark, endless void where the echoes of my grandmother's voice grew louder, now a chorus of anguished cries begging to be freed. Panicked, I slammed the lid shut, stumbling back as the attic seemed to pulse with a life of its own, the shadows writhing angrily. I fled, the cries from the chest echoing in my ears as I bolted down the stairs. Now, I can't shake the feeling that something followed me back from that cursed attic, something that watches from the corners of my room at night, waiting for the moment I'll return to unlock the chest and release it into the world. My grandmother's warnings were more than just the ramblings of an old woman, they were a desperate attempt to protect me from the horrors that lurk just beyond the edge of the mirror.